Head coach James Buchanan of the North Greene Lady Huskies. Coach, state tournament run last year, you come back this year. What's the feelings like getting excited for the season?
Well, it's a little different. I think it's the first time in 6 years I've not had a kid on the team. So I guess I've been able to speak a little more freely because I was always worried they'd go home and tell their mom what I'd said. So that's different. I'm just kidding about that. But they are both helping me coach this year along with E-Dog. We're glad to have him back again for, what is this, year number 4? 4 years, me and E-Dog. Now Grace and Mercy both. So we got probably best assistant coaching staff in the whole state world. But got some young players this year that we're excited to get started with. Some of them got some freshman experience, Josie and Katie. And they're sophomores, and then we've got other sophomores, Kinley, Heidi, Eva has been an addition to us from the outside. We're very excited to have her. Traylon has been a big addition for us, and then Veronica's the only junior we have. And then those two seniors, one's been here, Ella, she's a 3-year starter and an all-conference player, and we've been leaning on her. She's been so helpful to the younger kids. Natalie has come in as a senior, and she just brings a toughness, a high basketball IQ, a passion for the sport. So it's been a really exciting summer. We didn't play perfect, but we saw some things not only there but in the preseason here. We've had a scrimmage and a few practices. We think we know what we need to work on and get better at, but the talent is there and the work ethic is there, so we're just anxious to get going and get these games started.
And has that been challenging? You do have those younger players with the experience, but Ella, the most veteran on the team, and then the other senior, Natalie, a transfer coming in. So has that been challenging any as a coach and having that veteran leadership?
You know what? Just to be honest with you, we probably had about 4 or 5 practices there in the early part of summer, and we just kept it basic. We didn't put in a lot of sets. We just did some basic continuities against a man in a zone. Played a lot of zone defense over the summer, which I ain't a huge fan of, but they're not bad at it. We've been working here in the preseason on some man as well, and they seem to be so eager to learn and so easy to coach that it's made it a really smooth transition. We're having a lot of fun with them, and we've actually had a little bit of success so far against some good teams, so we feel like it's hopefully going to get better. Of course, every coach says it every year. You got to stay injury-free and all that, but we think there's some depth there too. Some younger players are going to develop and get us. We've been playing about 6, but I think we're going to get above that eventually. But no, it's been real fun so far. Hopefully it stays that way.
A program that you've built to get back to Murfreesboro this year, but what's it going to take to get there and get a win this season?
Well, here's the bad answer. This is the one you don't want to hear probably. We've done it this way. I think we've been 6 years in a row, and we've been 9 years overall. Lord's blessed us. We've had some really good players, and I've been blessed to be able to coach some good kids. Very supportive community, but believe it or not, that's not our goal. We'd love to do it again, but our goal, and we've just been doing it this way for the last 6 years, so I don't see a need to change. If we succeed and make it there, fine. Our goal is to get better every day and to be playing our best basketball that time of year so that you have an opportunity to possibly go. A lot of things have to go right. So, a lot of people will say, well, it's Murfreesboro or bust. I enjoy being with the kids, enjoy sharing with them not only about basketball, but from the Bible every day. And you can have a team that gets beat in the first round of the district and have a very memorable season. That depends on your players and their attitude. And man, we got a great group. So whether we go early or whether we go all the way, we hope to have a very memorable season, and that's the way we kind of approach it.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck this season.
Thank you very much.
All right, here with senior Ella Head on North Greene Lady Huskies Media Day. Ella, let's start with this season right around the corner. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Was it cool out there getting pictures taken, all the excitement around the program and gearing up for your senior year?
Yes, it's amazing, all the atmosphere. I love the girls out here.
And how's it feel last year going to the state tournament, 4 years in a row now for you? Trying to make it 4 years in a row, but a younger team, and you're the senior on that team looking to lead them. So does that put any weight on your shoulders?
I mean, yeah, a little bit. I feel like like we missed a key role last year, missing Hannah and Mercy, and then our two good shooters, Cadence and Lauren. I miss them a ton, but I feel like this team can pick it up and like we can get back to the state tournament easily.
And not only are you dealing with some younger players as well, but a lot of new faces to the program as well. Natalie, who we'll hear from in just a bit, and then Trail, another one of those transfers coming in. So how's it been gelling with those new players and getting the team bond ready for the season?
I love all of our new players. I've known most of them for a while. I went to school with Eva in middle school. Traylon I played travel ball with, and Natalie I played travel ball with, so like I love them all.
All right, thank you, Cal.
Thank you.
Here with senior Natalie Foshi at the Lady Husky Media Day. Natalie, let's start with this. Season right around the quarter. How excited are you?
I think I'm like really excited, especially coming out of summer and having a good record. I think we're going to do really good.
And obviously you're new to the program, transfer from South Greene last year. What's that transition been like through the summer and then through this off season with your girls?
It's been great. Since the first day I walked in, I haven't only felt like I gained teammates and friends, but I felt like they welcomed me in like I was family and felt like I've been here for as long as they have. So.
And what's that been like coming in with girls like Traylon and a few other new girls, and then just a younger team overall, being that senior presence and that senior voice to lead them?
Yeah, I feel like I really need to step up and be a leader as far as it is a lot of new people coming in, but I still need to step up and be a leader because Ella and I is the only seniors, and we just really got to step up and be leaders to all the younger ones.
And a team that's had a lot of success in recent years, what's it going to take to get this team back to the state tournament?
We just really got to work hard, and I feel like we've really been doing that over summer and in conditioning and in the off season. I think we've really been working hard, and I think it'll really pay off.
All right, thanks. Have a great season.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
Family owned, community loved. More than ink and paper, it's precision, performance, and pride in every project. Always on time, expertly equipped, locally owned. And something new is on the way. Ready for your next big project? Artistic Printers, where quality meets creativity.
You get what you'd expect: games, gimmicks, and shady sales tactics. At Gateway Nissan in Greenville, expect the unexpected: low prices, convenient service, and a great buying experience.
Get our Gateway exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty.
No worries for life.
You deserve the unexpected. It's the #1 reason you gotta get to Gateway.
Shop online at GatewayNissanGreeneville.com.
Or take the super short drive down Highway 11E to Gateway Nissan in Greenville.
In a world that moves fast, there's a place that slows down for good food and good company, where the folks know your name and the food's made from scratch, just like Grandma used to do it. Steak and gravy every day, Friday night fish fry, and prime rib on Saturdays. Burgers stacked high, and sides you'll talk about till next Thursday. And yes, save room for the scratch-made desserts, especially that Heath Bar Gooey. Gathering Place Cafe, homemade, hometown, Greenville's favorite scratch-made table.
At Marathon Quick Stop Markets, you'll find a company that realizes that our customers are our biggest assets. We are a locally owned company, proud to serve our community. So we do everything with you in mind. We clean and sanitize our stores, provide a well-lit, monitored area to keep you and your family safe. You can always expect a friendly staff and a large selection of products with weekly specials. Stop in at a nearby Marathon Quick Stop Market today.
This holiday season, give the gift of glow with Merle Norman Cosmetics. Discover our new shades of natural lip oil and lip pencil plus, perfect for creating timeless holiday looks. Explore our beautiful new gift sets ready to make everyone on your list feel special. For over 90 years, Merle Norman has been inspiring beauty across generations. Locally and female-owned and operated, you're more than a customer, you're the heart of what we do. Merle Norman Cosmetics, where beauty feels like home. 819 Tusculum Boulevard in Eastgate Shopping Center.
Tommy's Plumbing has been in business for 30 years, and we're still growing because we treat our customers like family. We are proud to do any job from kitchen faucet installation to a complete home repipe. Tommy's Plumbing offers warranties on most products installed by our technicians. When the job is done, our friendly professionals make sure to clean up. We invite you to visit our new showroom in Jonesboro to see our quality products for yourself. Tommy's is the only one to call when you need a fast, reliable, professional plumber in the Tri-Cities.
Head coach Matt Weems of the North Greene Husky basketball program. Media Day today, Coach. What's it been like leading up to this season starting next week?
It's exciting. We've had a good off season. I feel like might be a little bit behind as far as timing for everything, but we're gonna do what we got to do. Just excited to kind of get the ball rolling with these guys. They're a goofy group, but I'm excited to be around them. Their energy is contagious. Got pretty good leaders here, I think. Luckily, I know most of them know how they act, and if they don't act too well, I just call mom and daddy, let them take care of them for me. But I'm excited. It's been fun. Been a good off season, I feel like.
Yeah, a program you're well familiar with. Middle school coach for years, and you graduated here back in 2012. What's it been like coming back to this school and getting this program started at the high school level?
It's been awesome. Honestly, I always wanted to be back here. I knew that when I graduated, I was like, that was kind of my aspiration, was to eventually be the boys basketball coach over here. It was a long process. I'm very proud of all the groups that were before that I got here. Coach Charlton, Coach Brules, even my coach, Coach Hensley. They started establishing a good winning culture, and they've done a good job of making our community proud, and I hope to be able to continue that, because as an alumni, I'm proud of what they've been able to accomplish, and my aspiration is to keep that going.
And what can you tell us about some of your younger players? We saw a couple of standouts last year, some freshmen and sophomore. Who's looking to step up this season for the Huskies?
Honestly, we got some new boys move in. Kingston Ricker's going to help us out a little bit. He came from South Greene. Maybe Havoc Fair didn't play a whole awful lot last year, but he's had a pretty good offseason with us so far. He's a senior, but Havoc's a big, strong kid, competes. Isaac Gaby should step up and have a increased role. The same thing can be said with Jaden. Tyler and Thomas, I expect a lot out of them. But we're senior heavy, but they've been pretty good to be around.
And how's it been like having two veteran leaders like Tyler and Thomas, and then getting those football guys back this past week too, and bringing some more of that veteran presence back?
It's been awesome. They've been a lot of help. You can't say enough good things about those two. Tyler stayed over on his birthday and helped me, kind of get familiar with what they knew and what they ran before. Since we didn't get to have an entire off season, we're going to have to do a lot of the same things they're familiar with, but I can kind of add my wrinkle to it too. And Thomas has been busy with football. He had a good senior year. He's a tremendous leader for us, and it's hard to find two as good as those two fellas. So I'm excited to have them.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck this season.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Senior Tyler Britton on North Greene Media Day. Tyler, start the season next week against Cedarville. What's it like heading up to next week?
I'm pretty excited. Senior year, got a lot to prove from last year, so I'm really excited.
A team that made it to the state tournament obviously want to go back again this year. What's it going to take with that group of seniors coming back?
It's going to take everybody knowing the role, doing the role, executing everything that we have to do.
And obviously you lose a lot of guys like Lance, like Lawson, and a bunch of those leaders that stepped up big in that state tournament run. What's it going to take from you and Thomas specifically in that senior class today?
We're going to have to score and defend, because that's the two things that win.
What's it been like after Coach Charlton leaves and obviously Coach Weems steps into the program, that difference in coaching style and how he approaches practice differently?
It's definitely different, but I think we've adjusted to it pretty good. We helped him learn the plays and everything, so I think we'll do just fine.
Awesome. Thank you, and good luck this season.
Thank you.
You're North Greene senior Thomas Darnell on North Greene Husky Media Day. Thomas, let's start with this. Season starts next week against Cedarville. What's the excitement level like?
Yeah, we're really excited. You know, with Matt coming in, I got a lot of respect for him, so we're going to play as hard as we can for him. You know, we know it's a hard transition, him coming from middle school and coming up to the high school level, but, you know, he wants to be here, and I think we all want to buy into what he has to say, so we're going to play really hard for him.
And big transition for you, too. Football ends last week, and then you start basketball practice this week. What's that been like in the conditioning and the practice and all that involved?
You know, it's always a little rough going from football to basketball. You don't really got a lot of transition time, so you kind of got to just go with the flow, you know, go as hard as you can to get in that basketball shape because it's completely different from football. And with that being my last football game I'll ever play, I mean, you ain't really got time to think about it since basketball's coming up, so you kind of just got to go with the flow and lock in.
And you and Tyler Britton returned from last year's state tournament team. Y'all are great in the postseason and figuring to be great again this season. But what's it been like under a new coach? After Tarleton leaves, you step in and Coach Weems comes up from the middle school. What's it been like learning under him?
Oh, it's fun. I've known him all my life, so I got a lot of respect for him, and we're all trying to buy into what he says, and we've all been around him for a long time, so I think it'll be a fun ride trying to figure each other out and try to exceed in our goals, so I think it's been fun.
And what's it going to take to get back to that state tournament this year?
It's going to take a lot of hard work and, you know, us buying in and playing together as a team.
Thank you, Thomas. Good luck this season.